We spiritually mobilize, cause if we not organize, we might as well just lose the life. Our people not organize, is the people who are well divided. And if we well divide, Babylon can do us as they like. Organize and centralize, we spiritually mobilize, cause if we not organize, we might as well just lose the life. Our people not organize, is the people who are well divided. And if we well divide, Babylon can do us as they like. Organization is the key to a proper mobilization. Morning stew is the show, forget the people in one accord. Like when we want a strong united front in front of the enemy, or when groove on fi hold our reverence and praise the Lord. Whether abroad or in our yard, from radio are the same. Organization is the name, centralization is the game. Even though this is no game, it is a crying shame when the people can't even mobilize in a proper way. So we need to organize and start communicate. Lisa Love, set yourself straight, check out the slate weapon the play. Frisco need to organize and start conceptualize and put the plans in motion so we can start to actualize. Organize, organize. We need to organize. Organization is the key to the building of a station. Organize, organize. It's better to organize. To organize it is the key, just like a proper education. Organize, organize, and make we flex wise. Tell the youth them feel we afraid from wrong and heal Selassie I. Analyze and organize and spiritually mobilize. We need salvation, no need no mansion in the sky. The morning stew. Lisa Love, the Groove Master, and Mr. Frisco. Big up. 96.5, make me fly. Always make the people organize and centralize and strategically mobilize. Element of surprise. I thought we don't know small fries. Watch the rise. Watch Rastafari get over. Make Babylon turn over. Get run over. Roving with the rover. Organize and centralize. I Selassie.
Bacon and eggs, bacon and eggs. Get your bacon and eggs. All right.
Ham and eggs.
As we proceed inside your Old School Tuesday, that's what it is. Welcome to the morning stew, man. We up until 12 o'clock. Bubbling the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Love, Steve the Groove.
He's on
and Mr. Frisco over there.
All aboard, all aboard.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes.
CCC.
How y'all doing?
And not too bad. Not too bad. How you do?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, we got that cast iron pot.
Right.
Skillet.
Skillet.
Not a skillet.
Home skillet biscuit.
I think we're up today. I asked for breakfast. I get it.
What is that? Is it a hostess?
That's that one.
A hostess, yeah.
No, this is not hostess. How you mean hostess? I can't afford hostess. This is the Pingüinos.
All right.
In Mexico.
Hecho en Mexico.
Hostess.
Somebody got you good.
Hostess, that's like $35 one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, party people. What up? What up? What up?
Well, not too bad. This one has to see why. I want to apologize to our forecasters where book we can't come in today. So no worry, by the
Uh-oh.
time we got a forecast going, get new forecasters. But Miss Linwater, boy Linwater could not make it today. Yes, yes. Neither could Will Hung. Will Hung couldn't make it neither.
Uh-oh, Will
So
hung low.
yeah, well, Will Hung, yes. But we are trying to find others.
Will long.
Does anybody know? Did anybody tell Israel and Iran that there's a ceasefire going on right now?
Well.
I don't think so.
I hear that people done me to do the victory lap. I hear the war was over. It's time for peace. And then somebody never tell the two people that had the ceasefire that, yo, when I had a ceasefire here, and Trump got so mad that he said that they've been fighting for long, they don't know what the F they're doing. Everybody acts surprised. Yeah, everybody acts surprised, like, if they don't know that Trump cost. Give me some of that ice cream again, because what this breakfast is.
Yeah, Marlon, hostess. So early?
Test them well.
Hostess.
Oh, yeah.
Not that hostess.
But
With the most that
the best thing my hostess made some apple pies. Cherry, grape. They came in some nice little thing. Those were delicious. Second thing, Twinkies. Twinkies are supposed to be a food from Area 51. Because you could have a Twinkie for 15 years and you don't catch no John show. You don't catch your own show. So it's a very
won't
good
get
thing.
the judge.
You won't get the judge.
Okay. Where did that come
Yeah.
from?
So 2,504,496 a year.
Mm-hmm. Does that
You know,
make
right.
sense? Make it make sense. Please
Well,
make it make sense.
I want to try and make it make sense. Apparently, there is a difference between private rental space and commercial rental space.
Mm-hmm.
When you commercially rent a space, you go by square footage.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the square footage going in that area for a commercial building at that time? No, all that is understood.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's always a but.
There is a
Yeah,
but.
and this is a big but,
Oh,
because you are paying $2.5 million a year. In the course of 5 years, that's supposed to be like seven. I'm not sure. What are the maths? 2.5 million a year. Do the maths. A lot of millions. No. The logical question is, why you not build an office complex?
it's true.
So you don't have to pay that.
Mm-hmm.
When they got a big one
after
up on
we-
Chetamal Street. You know.
Exactly. Where
Is
they could
it-
just add
Is
on
it
to.
finished?
What?
No, is it
Well-
finished? Has they finished building it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that complex is finished. But I mean, like,
Okay.
I think
I mean, I didn't take up for nobody, but there was an effort to build that building and move a bunch of offices to a government-owned location.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
You can't build everything in one day. But if there's a continued move to build more government-owned structures, that would be good. I don't know if there's a plan to, but there was a move.
Well,
to.
there was. You see, but the excuse that was given to me kind of haphazard. I don't know, because the excuse was that it cost $2.5 million to build it. No, we know that, because you got like $10 million to build it with if you do it over your administration. You have like $10 million to do it with. And they said that one entity can, not very many entities can put their hand on $2 million. You are not an entity. You are the government of Belize.
Right.
You are the one where could pull up $76 million US to pay $1 millionaire if need be. You don't want one where could spend a lot of money to do anything where you want when it's needed. And this is the one thing when needed. No matter how you put it, you cannot justify
Right.
government to pay $2.5 million on a year per rent.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be justified in any situation. So, and instead of though, if they take out $1 $2 million loan, that will be $15,000 interest a month. That no matter because they pay $200,000 a month. So $15,000 will be on break.
Of what is speak?
I don't know
Make
if
it make sense. I beg you do.
Yeah, I don't know if the political will is actually there, because I am pretty sure that previous governments did the same thing. You rent from people, you get them big money. I hear that one guy they collect for 2 different locations. That to me seems almost like a retirement plan. You collect any kind of money every month for 2 locations. What the heck? I go and leave place in my yard where I rent for only $5,000 a month. Commercial space if I don't want to make it into that. I'm not going for the 15,000. But yeah, man,
there's a bunch of things. I'm sure people rent from people who they know. There's the fact that there are sometimes government infrastructure needed in a certain parts where there's none, and so you can't help but rent for them to get it going. You might rent a building, it might not be from a friend, but because the person know that the government, they care up their price. There's a whole lot of scenarios where, we differentiate as to how you approach that thing. And then if they centralize stuff, then people have to move from one location to another location. You know how that works. But I guess, there was that move right there. They need more buildings, I would have assumed, of course. Any bigger building, add more. We'll take cards in a second segment. We just the file in. If you centralize all the locations, that means people have to move from one zone to the next zone. It's just a lot of things. But I'm sure people rent to their friends, and if they're not your friend, because they know the government, care up the price. You know how that works.
Yeah, and it's a lousy way. There's no government rate. There's a private and a commercial rate, and you have private companies where would I pay more than the government to pay for some of those places. But that is the going rate according to the square footage. Nobody is disputing that. When you don't have a private company and you could afford to pay any kind of money, go right ahead, more power to you. God bless you. But when you're the government of Belize and there are people starving and you have people who can't pay medical bills, nobody want to hear that you to pay $2.5 million a year on rent.
You get that, but in the same time, if you got a government service when needed and you're not available, then you're on next cry.
No, but
one thing about government, that can't wait. I know they say enough to get your infrastructure in place, but government offices and departments can't wait. That have to keep on going. So if you're not gonna building, guess what? If you're not gonna building, guess what? They have a rent one.
Yeah, but nobody will move to a place if you're not there yet. Then they rent the building. They know, then they in the know. Get
right. That's
so that by next year, next year, or when the contract done, when you could move them people out, because I'm sure this is not a contract. This is not a thing where I'll move out next month.
There's
this
a level of that.
Where I'm sure they're locked in.
And so people use the fact that, I guess somebody use the fact that they'll have to. Sometimes you can't get around renting one place because, again, you have to keep government services rolling. You can't stop. When I take calls in the second segment, I think that's clear enough what we just say.
One of our listeners says, morning, going rental rate in the city is $2 to $3.50 per square foot. depending on location, parking,
You
etc.
can charge whatever you
$4.
want. They don't worry about all of that.
$4. If there is a rate. There is a rate for
The rate that whatever you say it is. If you want it, you take it. If you don't want it, buy. That's the rate.
Yeah.
Next.
Well,
Don't worry about where you with
Yeah.
that they say. That is suggested price. You know the suggested price? When somebody say buy the government,
well, the only suggestion,
come up.
Booklet,
the only
right?
suggestion where
Take it
I
or
think
leave
the
it.
public have is that somebody the government need to be serious about these
Hey,
things.
man,
You
we
know,
take
you
calls in.
notice
Hold
that
on.
the
Make
rate-
it. We take calls in at the second segment after the
Yeah,
break.
Yeah, well, just make the phone ring right now.
Yeah, no, I
we
was
have
just
time
saying,
where
guys,
people have
they
to-
hear me, man. We want to make everybody get their pieces out and go there, groove, go
yeah.
there.
No, it's just that if we know this is what it is, we could easily say, well, this is what it is, so we have to do. But that's not what we vote people in for.
Mm-hmm.
We vote people in for look at something and say, yo, we can't afford that, or this will not look good to the public. Then that's the kind of thing where we need. So that thing where we can't put your hand on $2 million, I believe you. I think you could put your hand on 10 if you need to. Right now. $2 million to leave it for try to put your hand pan in a government. I just think it's a lousy excuse. It's a lousy excuse, and I really feel that the next year or two, or by the time this administration is over this term, that they should have office buildings up already.
I
People
agree.
have to sit down and talk, and then they get a commission to form a group to look into the feasibility of the study, and then nothing will happen. So. But this is one of them blatant waste of money, bro. Blatant waste of money. I'm pretty sure they could have find one spot for buy we need a renovation and may end up to pay less than that. There is no justification.
Buy again, then I tell you wicked price again. Yeah, you got rate, you got government rate. And people say government.
No, and
there's
then
the money.
yo, bro, you don't have to be anybody could go and buy one piece of property.
Remember we talk about 1 billion, we talk about government offices all around the country.
We are talking about one piece of land.
No, I talk about
the
one
government
piece of
will
land.
put up one 2 or 3 buildings. That's what
No,
we
listen
talk
to me,
about.
listen to me. I just say we have to do that comprehensive look at how many buildings all around the country the government they rent because they don't own. Should they have owned? Probably so.
Some of them they owned
Well, I
and
don't
they sold.
know. Well, another story.
Some of them
That's
they
the house of a
owned
different
and they
fella now?
sold.
No,
No, they
yes,
rented.
a house of a different meow.
Exactly. Yo, bro, this is what I'm saying. This is a shoddy deal.
But
is
it's
a
not
shoddy deal.
a new thing, see? It's a for 1981, see? There's no comprehensive
Well,
thing to say by, well, you need government buildings and land and offices all around the country, get it started. If no, everybody made it look upon it for 1981 as one way for somebody to make some money,
Mm-hmm.
then that the problem it can't all be done now in a one fell swoop.
Right.
There's a building back there where many offices are now. So that there was a move to do that. I think they still have space to do other things. They talk about terminal back there. They talk about fire station back there. I don't know how much space they have. But comprehensively,
I don't understand how you got government buildings like that.
I didn't think in the next 20 years if you could get wrong the renting because there's no government space.
Nah, come on. We got fire trucks that Marian Joe. If you want to go down for engine per radio and say more of that than Marian
I
Jones,
said
then
comprehensively
you
in the next 20, from now till the next 20 years, I don't think you still solve the problem.
Well, I hope that they are solve it in the next 3.
Yeah.
One of our listeners says, "Good morning, bro. They sold and took the government buildings and they
Paxi, we have to take call the
and
next segment, Paxi.
all that price of property where the old hospital all that piece of property where the old hospital used to be. Also those lands on Marine Parade that they may have given away." Thank you very much. Listener. I gotta say that who that. Oh, Natalie Valley, where they go answer, you good.
What you
But
say?
yeah, that's true that, bro. You
What you
see,
say? What you say?
we could all say
Say it again,
that
group.
we expect. what the person said was they sold and took the government buildings and they had all the piece of property where the old hospital used to be. Also, all those lands on Marine Parade that they may have given away. And I know.
Yeah, well,
I don't know a
whoever
person.
the architect had in there, well, you know, part of history.
Yeah, I don't know a person will like give the establishment one pass. The reason why you become the establishment is because we hope that you would do the right thing for the public.
Right.
And when the public they out there, they cry for all kind of things and need so much assistance, and we find money to waste like this. This should be something we find yesterday. The PM call the people there and say, yo, you know what, to come up with one plan. Wherever we have government land still available, we are build something on that. And if the only one piece we could build right now, we are eliminate $115,000 a month. And one by one, we are do it. So, but again, I don't think the will is there. I believe that the Belizean people not show enough contempt of things like that. So the politicians know, well, we are given 2 news cycles. They are regurgitated about 3 or 4 times, then something else will happen, and that won't pass. And it shouldn't work like that, bro. This is for we tax dollars where they get waste. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, and one of the biggest people, the National Fishermen's Cooperative Producer, owe $16 million in a back tax. No, $8 million they owe in a back tax. Over $8 million. And all those things put together, when you see how much money we just spend out and how much money is owed to us by big corporation, you make the small man feel unimportant. You make the small man feel like we not count. We just have to pick where they happen. And that shouldn't be, I don't think. You know?
All right, let's grab a break and then we come back.
Yes, and this break will not cost nothing near $3 a square foot.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I hope it costs more.
Well, back it's Tuesday, people. Old school Tuesday.
Yes, yes.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
job is big or small, every super handy dad needs the right tools. And at Brother Sabet and Habet, we have what you need. Enjoy super savings all June like 15% off all power tools and hand tools, 25% off track car batteries, Eureka Vats, and Pisaforte towels, 25% off Pentadecon and discontinued colors, 30% off Valspar, and 40% off Dutch Boy paints. Plus, we're giving away $200 to 6 lucky super handy dads. Every $50 you spend gets you a chance to win. So this year, give Dad his best gift yet from Brother Sabet and Habet. Come in or reach out today. Happy Father's Day to all super handy dads.
Imagine getting rewards for your spending. Smart prepaid customers countrywide, it's time to level up with Smart Gains. Smart Gains are exclusive, limited time offers sent straight to your phone. We're talking irresistible rewards. You'll actually want extra credit, bonus data, and exclusive perks, all tailored to you. Because it's Smart, we've always got your back. Don't miss out on rewards made just for you. Smart Gains, Smart Savings, Smart You. Smart, bringing people together.
In 2024, the Belizean diaspora took over Los Angeles with the first ever Belize Diaspora Summit. And you know the only thing that could be ever better than that is to do it again. Belize Diaspora Summit 2.0. This time it takes place in the state of Florida, Fort Lauderdale Port Convention Center, July 10th, the 11th, the 12th. Belizeans from the diaspora, Belizeans from home in Belize, join together. Let's do it again. 3 days, government services, clinics, business displays, kitty corner, pop-up trivias, panel discussions. There will be highlights for business mixers. There will be a live performance of Racindio. Destiny Wagner is going to be there. There's going to be a live performance of Makobi. And you will have Immigration and Civil Rights Town Hall, special guest Kenneth Gibson, interview and book reading. There will be a wind-up reception, rhythms and rum. It's happening, Police Dashboard 2.0, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Port Convention Center. Don't miss it.
right. Yep. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to the morning stew. Yeah. Let's bring back the coolies. I love. Anybody at home? Hold on, I'm not getting it.
What's the thing?
All right, there you go.
Push the button, Gentile. Push the button. Push the button.
Yes.
All right, good.
So over the weekend, when Jamaican and Trinidad and Belizean going to Kikaka up on this boat. In the middle of the boat, the devil appear. The devil say, I'm going to throw something in the sea, and if I find it, I want you to know. If I don't find it, I want to be your slave. So right away, the Trinidadian throw one diamond over. Devil dive in, find the diamond, eat the Trinidadian. Jamaican next, Jamaican throw one gold ring over. The devil find the gold ring. Eat him too. When it come to the Belizean get one dollar water and pour in the ocean. Tell the devil jump in and find that. Belizean man, they want to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, miss.
You missed it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
All right, morning. If you want more information about the cost of construction for a kind of work park, you could ask Benji and Lulu. You know. You're right. You're right. Very good.
Yeah, Carmelo.
Good morning.
Yeah, what's up?
Lovely Lisa. Good morning, Groove.
Good morning.
Mischief. This is our mischief. Groove, you brought up an
Hi,
interesting
Mischief.
conversation this morning. A building that was built as a residence was going for $4,500 a month. Blue Economy rent the same building. Now it becomes commercial space and goes as for $14,000 a month. That's 3 times the original. How come a building that is built as a residence become a commercial building? Commercial and residence is built differently. I don't understand these ministers. They try to explain this nonsense as if we Belizeans don't have no kind of common sense. Like the man say, me see better papi show than this dance. I will leave you guys with that. Good morning, Belize.
All right.
Good morning. Thank you, old mister.
There you go.
And that's a simple point right there, bro. It doesn't make sense it's almost like if we don't know better. One of our listeners also say high rent is necessary by government to finance campaign funders. Each party in the U.S. is partly funded by government. It is believed that private funders should be eliminated. Yeah, that's a valid point. Grease the palms, grease yours. But again, nobody grease for we palm. And I surprised that this wasn't known for so long until the employers brought it out, and then everybody jumped on it. But now that we know, I think that GOB should be scrambling. Henry Usher should be scrambling. Whatever Julia says, spot. They should be jumping to try to figure out how we can correct this. Especially now that everybody know. Old Mischief brought up a good point. I would assume that a residential building and a commercial building have different codes that they go through. I would imagine. I don't know, bro. It just seemed like a waste of. Yeah.
Yeah. Go there,
Yeah, in greeting, brothers and sister Mona Lisa Lowe.
Hi, Ram.
My 2 cents is, I find it difficult that if you are the the people in power, you know, you are the government. Why it is so difficult for you to just check with the lands minister and find a piece and build your own building and start playing games with the rental? Because to me, those rental things are games they're playing. The game they're playing because somebody, you know, somebody, or a friend to somebody, or a relative to somebody is making money from that. And that's the key and the game of playing that kind of game, because for the past 40 years I've been watching that the government building keep moving from side to side, but renting here and renting everywhere, you know, just renting from private. So to me, that's a game they're playing. Somebody, the profit is the number one somebody. Because the government have the power, just call the land minister and all right, we'll have a piece of land, we build everything there. Just like how they do that Belmopan, everything in a one area, all the accesses that you need. Or if you don't have the space, different location, but they have everything in their hands, they are the power. But the Rastamante, they play the game the people play, right? Yeah. But I want to make somebody else want to call, but I end up by say, the man say the Jamaican and the Barbarian. I want to tell you, a bunch of lazy man in the city of Belize. I want to use the city of Belize. They man that sit down all every day when they say crazy or whatever. They offer him $1,000 to the laziest man, and everybody jump except one. Then they say again, the man say $5,000 to the laziest man. Everybody jump, but only one not get up on the street, on the sidewalk, right? Finally, they say $1 million to the laziest man. Everybody jump, seal this man, see him in the move. So finally, they bring the camera close to the man, and they tell us, sir, you had just won $1 million for being the laziest man. The man say, put on right side, man.
Right.
All right.
That remind me of the story I own. Heckland Crawford, Gillett, Swayze the third. That time the laziest man that crooked tree. Back in the day, the man wouldn't eat unless somebody bring food for him. So one day then decide this young man not serve no purpose on God's green earth. We go and bury this man right here. So they take the man and dress him up in a funeral clothes, put her in our coffin, and they carry on the burying ground. Before they lower the coffin in the ground, they open the coffin and say, Heckland, Crawford, Swayze, Wade, Tillett. We are give one more chance. Stop being so lazy. We got some can for you. You want it? Heckland looked on the crowd and he said, is it grind? They said no. He said, well, very well, carry on. Spare me and done.
Right.
Yes.
It's over now.
Lazy. You over now.
Aye,
Lazy. Why do you know?
Lazy for being lazy. That's what Lord Raven said.
Yeah.
You're
Also, I
lazy
heard
for
that
being lazy.
bee attack to go on again. There was a bee attack in Griega. There was a bee attack on Gentle Avenue in Belize over the weekend that injured a person and some pets. Yeah.
Hi, puppy.
Wasn't there one again in the same on the same street
That might be the one. That might be the one.
in Belize?
Yes. On Gentle Avenue, yeah, over the weekend.
So the bee problem continues.
Yes.
It's the time of the year, you know.
Yeah,
right.
but this year, there's
There are more
there's
reported
quite
cases.
more activity when it comes.
Yes. They are more frisky this year. Spring is in the air. You know what they say? Birds do it. Bees do it. Brunettes who'd never be caught dead do it. Yes, they do it. Anyway, watch out. I made a little one thing from the about food security. And there are 4 nations that rank highest in food security: Finland, Ireland, Norway, and France. They always rate high in food security. Overall score for Finland, 83.7%. For Ireland, 81. Norway, 80. And France, 80 also, 80.2. Norway, at 80.3. what that mean is that they out of 100, they could sustain themselves 85, 87%. That means very, very few things you are dependent on from outside. What you want from outside are wants, not necessity. Now I know everybody and say, mother's groove, you da want real job on. You want we go have tests in case the road they block so that we could know through a hurricane we could pass. You want to do all kind of thing. You want to build office building so they know they pay $2.5 million a year. Now you want then check with food security? What kind of fool that?
I want to know how you want to test on road. That's the way I want to know.
What?
How you want to test on road? Make I get it first thing. Before I answer Casale, before I answer Casale. In fact, make I answer Casale and then you explain that one.
If I come from a good life, yeah.
Casale.
Yes, sir. Good morning, guys. Lisa Love, Groove Master. Are you
morning.
complaining up there about building spaces and the money and everything? But in the world of construction management, which I do out here in America, or send materials to job sites,
United States.
some of those government buildings are considered residential properties. Now, I don't know in Belize, but in America, apartments are considered commercial
United
buildings.
States.
And you can turn apartment buildings into leasing offices if you choose to in the future. Some buildings are residential apartments, but this has got slow, so they turned all of their property into leasing programs. So that's what's going on over there. You may pay $8,000 for a building for the month, but the person who's leasing that spot per room, if you got 10 spots for $3,000, that's how you make your money. So those buildings are considered commercial apartment buildings, even though it's a commercial living space area with a bathroom and a room. It's still considered an apartment over here in America, Groove Master.
United States. Yes. Well, I want to tell you, Casale, I think that from January, the phrase America doesn't count. America doesn't exist anymore. That was the land of dreams, the land of hopes, the land of wishes coming true. Now it's the United States. You know, America's gonna come back again some other time, but now it's the United States.
Hey, leave my America. Hey, you know what? People over here are scared to fly to Belize, even with a green card or even with.
They are scared to leave the country.
Master. My friend's supposed to go to vacation next month. Why? I'm not going to Belize right now, my boy. You see what Trump did do? Maybe that's why tourism is so slow over there in Belize, because a lot of Europeans and Canadians don't want to go through that process in America, going through the airports. It's very drastic right now, pulling people
Well,
out
then
of
people when come from the Scandinavian countries now have no problems going in and out. You know, it's only the one with color.
What you say? What do you say?
It's only the people of color that they mess with. If you're white or you have light skin, they don't bother with you.
Yeah, they don't hold green cards, so yeah, don't worry about that.
Right.
Yeah. It's just a process of going through customs. Some people get traumatized going through customs. Like me, for example, or me and my brother. My brother traveled to Belize probably 2 to 3 every month sometimes, and he ain't never committed a crime in his life in America. He's American.
But tell me something, Casale. When did you start feeling? When did you start feeling that way? Was this something that always was, or did you just lately start feeling that way?
Wait. We know what it is. Trump.
Yes.
I don't try to say make a point when we know what at the point. Trump.
Yes.
Trump by the policies.
Yes.
It's going by the policy, you know, but like I said, well, it happens to me every other time I go to Belize. Every time I go back from Belize to Houston, I'm a flight going back to Houston. Oh, here I go. I'm going through immigration. Me as an American and everything. I'm American, but they're going to put me in immigration law, in the line and everything. But I got that stuff already. I got a lawyer who took care of that for me, because that's illegal what they do to me as an American, putting me in a holding tank with some foreigners from South America or MS-13s in the same holding tank. So Yeah, I'm going
You
to
have
the
to use some
process
cake
right
soap,
now.
Casale. You need cake soap.
What'd you say?
You need cake soap.
Soap? What you mean? Did I pick up the soap?
But I never about it, Casale. Just here, finish up.
You need cake soap. That thing
Hey,
where
hey,
Vibes
Groove-
Cartel
Groove
they
Master,
use.
Groove
My
Master,
change
I
the
work
color
in
of
the
skin.
Groove Master in LA County Jail. We don't have pickup soaps in LA County Jail. You know what I'm saying? We some grinders up in LA.
Hey, Casale, don't worry about it, Casale. Yeah.
Yeah, kick the soap. If you drop the soap in a jail, just kick it out the bathroom. No
But
worry,
anyway,
pick it up.
guys, you guys have a good day. I hope the weather holds up in July and everything. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bike charity going on for the kids in Grega on the 20th and everything. So stay tuned for some flyers coming up. AKA Casale, I'm out.
Bang.
Yeah. And all our immigrants who got on a green card, we're afraid to leave the US. Just wear a red MAGA hat. They know bother with you.
Yeah,
You
some
know.
folks who are out the country, we're afraid to go back now.
I tell you, bro, that is so funny. That is so funny. I love it.
Why?
But why?
There are Belizeans who are here with their green card who are scared to go back. Why is that funny?
Yo, because you see, bro, a team. People always talk about team.
But you're
on a
assuming
team.
that people can't even vote in America. Can they vote?
I know. And half of those, the majority of those people are law-abiding citizens. If you look at the reports coming out from ICE, where ICE to get their people from? From Home Depot. You know why a lot of immigrants go to Home Depot? They hang out there because when construction
When
workers
we talk about
come
immigrants,
there,
Groove,
they
we
get
talk about
jobs.
green card holders
Yes,
who are
yes,
Belizeans
yes.
who are here, who are scared to go back. How we get that immigrants?
How we get that? Well, because that's a who then a target,
No,
and the reason
I
why
know
all
that,
that
bro.
happen
But I
is
just
because
tell
that's a who
you,
then a
you bring up
target.
the green card thing, and I'm saying there are Belizeans here right now who want to go back, but right now they're scared to go back because that don't mean nothing right now. It look like.
Mm-hmm.
No, it don't.
Yep.
No, it don't. No, it don't. Yo, bro, I don't know. It's one of
You
them make
can't
you
tell me
bet.
what you don't know. Tell me what you know. You keep saying
Well,
you don't.
what I do know is you make
Tell me what
your
you know.
bed. You make your bed. You make. Yeah, I mean, I cast my lot of foreign for almost 40 years, and I knew when I had enough. I knew when I had enough. There are some people who will go and
that
won't
is
get
you,
enough, and
you know?
there is nothing wrong with that.
Right, that
But
is
the thing
you.
is, yeah, there is nothing wrong with the people who want to stay. Like my brother. My brother, when he dead, we don't bury him in Belize. He get buried at foreign. Right? You know, Trump
That's
land.
his
Because
choice.
if I him dead.
That's his
If I-
choice.
Exactly. But what I'm saying, it is your choice. It is your choice. So if that is where you cast your lot, I'm sorry and afraid for go back. But it was your choice. The same way if I may still live there and I cry and I'm afraid that it would have been my choice. You know, so again, Chris gonna like when I hold up the mirror and just make people realize why we're in this situation. But we know why. You know.
Yeah, but any number could play because, I mean, you live in a place where, for all intents and purposes, you're there decades, a whole life. Why would you say it's our choice? I mean, people go to Belize, going to live. People go to England, going to live. People
and it's their choice.
It's their choice. So when
It's
one presidency come in and turn the world over, it remains to be seen that the next election, you'll have a choice to remove that person. Maybe things change back again. It's all like
exactly.
a one in a so much, 100 years, whatever it is, that by a lunatic they control one of the biggest countries, the most powerful country in the world. So I mean, where you could
some
do?
people are dense. Some people are dense.
But where you could do? Where you could do? I mean, you're there and then something happened.
Some people realized after the first go around that it wasn't good, and some people decided they wanted again. But again, we choose where we want to live. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. We do not know what's gonna happen. And if something happens negatively, well, ride through it. That's if you live there, ride through it. I hope you go good through. I hope you make it. I hope you make it. But that is your home. That is your thing. I mean, it's not, I know the song, but I'm just saying people live where they want to live and things happen
Yeah.
where you live. And when they happen, you have to find a way to deal with it. And hopefully, when the next election come, 2020, whatever it is, that the Democrats don't come and save the day again for the United States. That's what their job is. But, you know, you hope that then, when the Democrats get back in, I guess, the United States will once again become America. But for now, it's just the United States.
Okay.
Yes. Remember the song, I want to live in America. I want to go to America. I want to... You remember that?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, you know, sometimes we don't got control over the things that happen around us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that, man.
Every empire fades. We are watching. We lived in the time when the British Empire crumbled. The British Empire is no more. You know, we have England. Oh, you know why England became England? You know why they became an empire? Because when Rome controlled it, but they made it too far out, and they never really that big. So Rome say, you know what? Let them barbarians there. You know, we're gonna deal with them later. But by the time they gone back, the barbarians had formed. That's how England came to be. But yes, all of these superpowers and nations, Africa, Egypt, Rome, England, Spain, all those empires had their time. They had their time. There's a thing where they rolled through. The most famous of all was the Roman Empire, because we still base our laws and our constitution, a lot of things we base off of the way the Romans did it. I don't know if anybody can base anything off of the way anybody else did it after that, because they screwed it up. Everybody screwed it up that had it.
Okay.
You know, England screwed it up. United States screwed it up. Spain, all of them screwed it up because they got greedy. They got the color thing. Everybody started looking at that color thing. And that was the big mistake. You know? Right now we live, yeah.
So a 14-year-old has been charged under the Cybercrime Act.
Yep.
For the circulation of photos.
Yep.
From a lost cell phone of a person, a woman.
Yeah.
So again, cybercrime laws are kicking in for those who might think, oh, that was the way I want.
No.
Yeah. I don't know what that one look like.
That crazy dumb. Was it a woman's phone or was it a young girl's phone?
It was a young lady's phone.
A young lady's.
A kid found underage, not 18
Well,
then.
I don't know if you find it or how you get in possession.
A young man under 18 had access or gained access to her personal photos and shared those.
Yes, and the first thing a person I think about though.
Yeah, this is the way part technology gets stupid sometimes. Because, why would you do that, dude? I mean, if anything, keep them for yourself.
So I'm
why
saying,
would
so
you go and share them?
the first thing is, I don't know. Think about though.
Yes, bro, you have to be honest. One 14-year-old kid find one phone with naked picture, woo, that's a heaven to him. But dude, put it on a flash drive and save it for yourself. Why you going to send it all over the place now? You know you get yourself in a trouble. Come on, man.
I don't know where their charges they want look like.
Right. I mean, cyberbullying?
Yeah, that might not even come under cyberbullying. That might be something else.
Something other than that.
There's a charge, they call it the distribution of photos.
Illicit material?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So basically, you're the send about nude picture with body parts. How we're in the top, but
right.
The way
yes, that's why me keep all of my nude picture them on a flash drive. Me not keep them on my phone or on my computer. I know the trick, I got like 2 or 3 computers where I literally burn up. because
You had your
I
porn
don't me a
stash,
carry
no?
them. Yes, I don't me a carry them into nobody. Go fix.
Your porn stash. But
Yeah,
yeah,
carry them go fix. I burn it up. What?
so the gang I look for the phone and they
Yes.
find the youth with the phone. Like, yo, this cybercrime laws are a real thing, yo.
No.
Like, I got a bunch
Yeah.
of people who believe and that, oh, you could do what you want. I believe that free speech means you could do what you want, free this and free that. Not totally free.
Nope.
There's a level to those kind of things. Cause if everything be
But
free,
again-
I mean, I got anarchy, right? So,
But you see, again, this is the part I would get catch. Because I'm sure that phone had on, like, find me or some sort of tracking thing.
but that's when they
You
find
guys
out.
know-
That's when they find out.
Yes, I don't even know how me that shared and how I that turn off that or turn that on. But again, why you want to share it from the person phone, so they know that the phone is active. The person got your phone now. I mean, the level of intestinal fortitude and brain magnificence is
Yeah.
amazing. You know, that guy should have. He should have. That 14-year-old should have go try find some place with GOB rent. The man smart man.
He will find it too.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So again, about this food security thing, how hard would that be to figure out? I think that we are pretty much food reliant. We grow the staples. We grow rice. We grow beans. We have sugar. We have flour. We have fruits. We got fish. We have meat. We have dairy. Wouldn't that constitute a certain amount of self-reliance? But then you need to ask yourself, because of the export, does that take away from our self-reliant stockpile?
Because of the way they structure it, there's a problem. If you structure it properly, you don't have no problem. If you put in laws where cap and make sure that there is sufficient in-house at a cap price. Same way you got, I think anything we grow, I believe, need for that cap price. Can't allow no free business because you get out of hand that whatever you have from not even available to you because you can't afford it.
Exactly.
So same way how you have the list with prices. I think anything we're growing, I believe, should be dep on a list. Anything we grow and plant come up that believes whether vegetables, meats, poultry, need for cap. Then you say you have real food security. Because if you left it up to the free market business and the moment to start care of people start care of price, then it becomes out of the range to the average Belizean. So if you do it correct, everything will grow. From plantain go down. But tell me about only leave it there. Too bad. Grow some more.
All right. We don't want you to go off on a tangent.
And stop care up the price. Anything come to price thing. That way I want to do for food security. So that food available for Belizeans who they marginalize. Anything we go that Belize put on a list.
Yep.
We call the list
Another
again now.
thing-
Where the list name? The 40 odd products. Whatever. We call the list, man.
Screw the Belizean public list.
No man. The list of goods they can't whether I command
Okay. The consumer, that list.
that list. Anything we grow that Belize. Whether the meat,
Yeah.
beef, pork, all of them they cap price.
Yeah,
Whatever,
you see,
$5. You can't go higher than $5 a pound or whatever
Yeah.
amount you give them. That's it. Just like how sugar,
You see-
how do I cap price?
Yeah.
And that the way catch me, bro. Where it catch me, bro, is that for so many years, I watch in both parties the ineffectiveness of protecting the Belizean people from the basic, simple necessities. All over the place, they have price gouging. All over the place, people pay too high. But that Belize, it happened too, and it happened at one huge scale. And we not see nothing. nothing like for said any try. Remember they had a commission the other day when they reward the people $300. They only had to pay $300. You know, that was a reward to them. You know, keep the other 30,000 on to make just give you 300. And that was one half-hearted attempt to fix the price gouging thing. And I believe that there are some things that governments don't really care about. Consecutive governments not care about it because they know for we tolerance strong. We are tolerating because we want to find reasons for say that's how it's been done, that's how it is, and we are getting the sense that we good with it. But until people stand up and say, no, we not good with that. We not like that. They are continuing. And again, that leave price control thing where them they tried. Again, that gone on for what, 2 months?
I don't know if it's still going on.
That is it.
Exactly.
We don't know.
And that is my point, bro. People not serious. But yet we are look by there, oh, minister this, minister that, minister. Chop. Please. There's only 5 real ministers in the country, I believe, in politics. I carry it down from 6 or 5. But, you know, we have to hold people accountable for their ministry. Hold them accountable for their ministry. If your ministry not to perform, roll out. Next boxer. You know? I know I have to roll far because hopefully by then all the office building and the inner one compound.
It's true. Hopefully.
You know what we're saying? Yeah.
All right. I got a what the fuck.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh.
It's been a while.
Marlon said no need to access picture in a Groove's phone for naked picture. Just pass my house.
Stay in a box or something, boy.
Marlon, I'm able to stop by here the other day.
What the fuck? All right.
When I said the vehicle pull up, that when I got haul on my short pants.
Yeah. All right. So today's fact comes from the Titanic.
What the?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Shut down the whole operation. So, did you know, Groove and Lisa, that the pool on the Titanic is still filled with water?
Ain't that something?
No!
Ain't that something?
You mean it didn't empty out?
No.
No, it didn't capsize?
No.
That is today's fact. I did not know that the pool on the Titanic, the pool on the Titanic,
and knowing it's half the battle, people
is still filled with water.
This past week, I was chatting with somebody, and the Titanic came up because I told him, I say it's all about perspective. I said because whereas the people on the Titanic, it was a lousy day for the lobster and the seafood that was waiting to be eaten on the Titanic. God opened the heavens for them. They were completely happy. All the seafood that may get eaten on the Titanic were completely happy.
Unless they're already dead.
Unless they were frozen.
Yeah.
Well, you say you don't have to look on the dark side of the tragedy. I don't know.
This ain't no
Just
pick the
talking
lobster you want.
Talking about. Good morning to Miss Connor. Hope you are doing fine.
Yeah. All right. Let's see who we got here. Anna Armstrong. What up? It's been a while. We don't hear the people.
Hi, Anna.
Yes. Russ Beep. Beverly Price.
There you go.
And one thing I like about Beverly's comment. One thing I like about Beverly comment, Lise. The price is always right.
Watch out. President Abel Mapan.
Sway.
What do you mean?
Of course. And congrats to the heir promoted to another class.
Okay.
Excellent report card. We're happy for nephew.
There's a Remegs. What up? There's a Remegs. Do not touch that remote.
Don't you dare. Miss Data, good morning.
Johnny Ling. Johnny, today is Tuesday.
It's freaking.
It's the freaking Tuesday.
Miss Pollard is in tune. She let me know also Miss Di. She looks so pretty going to graduation, by the way.
Nigel Samuels, aka
His
the driver.
grandmas are stepping out. Driver.
Don't stop at all.
No.
Herman
sir.
Young.
Herman, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Yes. The one and only Herman Young.
You know, our birthdays are coming up, right?
Herman birthday?
And mine. Herman first and then mine. Kathleen EB.
Yeah.
All of them people.
Your birthday done in 2026?
Uh-uh.
Oh. Want to say good morning going on to Mr. Young. Mr. Young says, we can see if we could hear what Mr. Young says.
Kathleen EB, what up?
Ronald,
Oh.
good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Young wants to know who is the 5 ministers, my brother? Who are the 5? Well, you see.
That's a secret.
I left it. That's going to be a cliffhanger. That's going to be a cliffhanger for a while because I'm still doing my my survey. I said there's 5. I only find 2 so far, but I look for the other 3. So
Oh gosh,
yes,
man.
I'm
Let me
vetting
holla.
each and every one.
We had Leslie Rodon as well. Eric A. Williams out in Texas.
Okay. Hey, Eric.
That's Leslie Rodon.
Yolanda.
Leslie
man who is-
Yolanda.
Rodon.
Speakers, good morning.
The man who's
One of the
always
things
in
that
the
I
background, not so much, only when every now and again, Mr. Marvin Kellyman.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
Marvin.
Rita Mae Banner, what's up?
Andrea
Leslie
Stewart.
Rodon. Ima Leslie Rodon. Rodon. Ima Leslie Rodon.
All right.
Johnny Ling.
You call
Well, got
me,
anything on
you
the
call
old
me
school
when I
tip,
don't
please?
call already,
I
my boy.
also say Paladin. I want to say
Oh
Paladin.
yeah, Paladin, long time. Yeah.
Mayor, good morning, Mayor. And to my Ras, of course. And to Zach. Zach is in tune.
I don't got Paladin on this list.
You need to do that. Do better. You need to do better.
What is my last name?
Leslie.
What if you have family to... Oh no, that Leslie Rodon.
Leslie Rodon. They're related by first name.
Never-
Yo, you know what the
First
one
name.
thing? You know what the one thing where I can picture, even though I've seen the previews.
What?
Liam Neeson.
I
is-
know, Naked Gun. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
man.
him to play the lead in a Naked Gun.
He's playing
Tina
Leslie
did.
Nielsen's role. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, him to play Leslie, and Leslie Nielsen are like his father.
Right.
So that all of their sons are in the cast now. And when they show
What
you
are
the black
y'all
guy, they
doing
show you
to us?
O.J. Simpson picture up there. The guy look at the camera and he said no. Because they show you all of the old cast and the new and their sons. Then they show you O.J. picture and the son say, oh no. No, not that.
Hold on,
Wait,
Fraser,
not
you
do
think,
that.
Lisa, you think the man could pull it off?
Yeah, I think he could,
I would
but
not want him
nobody-
to. Because he
Yeah,
is that
nobody-
other person. He's that guy. Now he's going
I
to
think
be
it
doing
could,
this
though.
thing.
I think it could.
I think he could, but he shouldn't.
I
You
know
know, he
can.
shouldn't.
I know he can.
Yeah. It's
I
like
would
I
not
was
want
watching
him
on
to.
I was watching on Jimmy Kimmel the other night, and they were doing imitations of famous people doing funny jobs. And one was Liam Neeson as a cable salesman. And they started out saying, I've got a certain amount of channels. And if you take these channels, you will see every show you want.
All right.
But if you don't take the channels, I will find you. And I will come for you.
Yeah. At hard. We got to take a break, though. We got to grab a commercial break.
We have. Let me take us out to a break. We have a break coming up, and we have a certain special skills in these breaks. We suggest you watch them until we come back, or we will find you.
Yes, if you don't,
If you don't,
we will find you.
we will find you.
Find you.
That is
We will
terrible.
find you.
Oh, that is terrible, man.
Yay.
You're locked into the mornings too, y'all. On a Tuesday, we got some old school
Old
for you. in
school.
the
We got a
mix.
lot of old school, so we just need to roll them.
Yeah.
Child stimulation, but
It is?
It's gone.
you got. Oh, okay.
I know. Hey, you know what? I have a mission for Ronald. What day is today? Because every day there's a day. Something
Okay,
day.
we're gonna assign that to Ronald.
And if today a World Twinkie Day or World Hostess Day or
Come
whatever.
on, Ras
Something.
We don't know what that is. They don't know upon today.
Oh, Lord have
No,
mercy. Right,
Sunday.
Be right
Happen on
back.
Sunday.
Yes, group, please don't wear no panty today.
No, I don't wear no panty today. Isn't it Taco Tuesday?
Group,
Whee!
I don't wear none. I don't have on none today, bro.
Me neither. I was gonna wear my thongs, but I couldn't get to the bottom of it. Anyway, Ross Buckman sent us one video directly.
The baby that does no wrong. Ronald, what day is today? Ronald,
Believe him.
you'll be right back.
In Belize, diversity is our strength. From the vibrant streets of Corozal to the serene beauty of Punta Gorda, and from the charming town of Benque to the breathtaking views of Half Moon Cay. We are a tapestry of cultures, traditions, and perspectives. But amidst our differences, there's one thing that unites us all, that defines the essence of Belizean identity. Our love for this land and sea we call home. Our Belize Barrier Reef is more than just a natural wonder. It's the lifeblood of our nation, the foundation of our culture, and the backbone of our economy. Every lobster caught, every conch harvested, every tourist enchanted, every investor satisfied, every proud homeowner, and every taxpayer. They all depend on the health and vitality of our marine environment.
I may be out on the water every day, but I know that my livelihood is tied to the health of the reef. We all depend on it.
As a tour guide, I get to share the beauty of a reef with visitors from around the world. What I want, future generations of Belizeans to experience it too.
Fresh seafood is the heart of Belizean cuisine. I want to continue creating delicious dishes that celebrate our local flavors, sustainably sourced from our waters.
In Belize, we may come from different backgrounds, but we all share the same dream. A thriving marine environment capable of sustaining us all. Together, let's work toward that future. A future where we all thrive.
When you done hear about how you could shop online with Builders Hardware?
It's easy and convenient. Plus, you get special deals and discounts online where you not get in at the store. Just log on to shopbuildersbz.com and pay with your Visa, MasterCard, debit, or credit card. You could choose to pick up your order from the Smart Lacaneda Builders or Easy could deliver for you. If that's a big thing, the Builders truck could deliver for you. If you need more information about anything, you could start chat right here online with a salesperson. We're ready to help you. No need to burn gas and waste time in a traffic. Go to shopbuildersbz.com.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
In 2024, the Belizean diaspora took over Los Angeles with the first ever Belize Diaspora Summit, and you know the only thing that could be ever better than that is to do it again. Belize Diaspora Summit 2.0. This time it takes place in the state of Florida, Fort Lauderdale Board Convention Center, July 10th, the 11th, the 12th. Belizeans from the diaspora, Belizeans from home in Belize, join together. Let's do it again. 3 days, government services, clinics, business displays, kitty corner, pop-up trivias, panel discussions. There will be highlights for business mixers. There will be live performance. Racindio, Destiny Wagner is going to be there. There's going to be a live performance of Makobi. And you will have Immigration and Civil Rights Town Hall. Special guest Kenneth Gibson, interview and book reading. There will be a wind-up reception, rhythms and rum. It's happening, Belize Diaspora 2.0, Florida, Fort Lauderdale Board Convention Center. Don't miss it.
right. All aboard and welcome back to Tuesday. Yes. All aboard. Old school Tuesday.
Well,
sit.
That's Ronald.
Ronald going through.
Ronald said today, June 24th, is International Fairy Day. It is also Jean-Baptiste Day and Midsummer. In addition, it's National Relationships Equity Day.
God damn.
And the Swimmer Day. Finally, it's the birthday of a very dirty soccer player named Lionel Messi.
Gosh.
Well, Messi must be dirty. International LGBTQ. Oh, no, sorry.
Boy.
Sorry. International Fairies Day. International Pralines Day. Wow. There's all kind of days today.
Yes. All right. Y'all rock me up.
Yeah, think so.
Briefs. You mentioned the people afraid, and I think you mentioned people afraid to go, even if they have the green card. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Groove correct. I know today it happens that your color skin play a role, you know. Remember in the old days they say if you black stay the back, but if you brown stick around.
Yeah. They don't even want to bring one now.
What is happening in that place that man called America, but a group correct. America start from Canada, Alaska, all the way to Brazil. That's America.
That's right.
No. I know that is true with the green card because a lot of people I know with a Capacala complexion, they go and come and they don't have no problem. But only the Afros, anybody with an Afro, have a problem. Every Latino will look like more black, closer to black than clear skin, they have a problem. I have a friend which I don't have nothing against her, but she nearly look like white, like she white. She have a kayo. Mm-hmm. And when she go there with the green card, she live there. And when he go there, they never tell she nothing because of her complexion.
People like
that. But the next thing I understand, which I kind of agree, if you have a green card, but you live in Belize 4 months, then you don't need no green card. And then they were saying that they was revising who have a green card and stay outside the United States more than we are staying in the States. So those ones that at least you have a green card, but you there at Belize or Jamaica or somewhere for 4 or 5 months of the year, that means you don't want no green card. That's what I heard. Right? No, the last thing I want to tell to DJ Frisco, since you say that freaky night, please play some Rick James.
Rick James, do it to me, baby. All right.
No, Rick James called himself Super Freak.
Super Freak.
That's right.
Yes, good point. All right, I will. I definitely have to play that.
There you go.
All right.
Thanks,
well,
Rick James was ACDC, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was?
He admitted that. There's no problem with that.
Carmelo.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's up, guys and girls?
Yo, what up?
What's up, Boca?
Man in Boca.
Good thing you called because the green card may expire.
What's Ram? Like Ram called just now, Ram is 100% correct. I think a lot of people that has permanent resident card is that they think that permanent resident card is for you to left and enter the United States at your convenience and not having a visa.
Boca.
The thing with a green card, it's name, permanent residence. You get a green card to live and work in the United States. Not for you to live out of the United States and decide to go when you're ready to go back. We used to have this concept that, every 6 months I have to go check in. No, that's why they cracked down on a lot of Belizeans. They had to give up their job here and go live in the States because the immigration department was cracking down on them. They say, why and remember now, everything's so technological. They know exactly when you left the U.S. and when you go back in. So what they're doing right now is not something new. I know a lot of Belizeans that live here had to give up their green card because the harassment they go through when they go through the Homeland Security when they return back to the U.S. They said, look, better I get a visa, I'll go and call when I want because I have no intention to live in the U.S. A permanent resident, you need to live in the United States. Yes, you can leave, but you can't leave more than 2 months or 1 month. You have to go back in to show that you live in the United States. And it's not something new going on what this new administration is doing, that they start to question why you out of the U.S. along with our green card. It's not something new. So I agree with Rob with that because I've known people that had to give up their green card because of the harassment they go through when they travel, within six months or go in the States for 2 weeks, come back, live the Belize for the next 6 months, then go back. The immigration say you're working in that country, you're not supposed to live there. You're supposed to live in the United States. No, if you got a U.S. passport and you're an American, you can live it out in the U.S. how long you want. It no matter. Because you got a U.S. passport for travel, you don't have a green card or what we call it green card. But I was going to joke, guys. Listen to this joke here for a Tuesday, right? Frisco, Lisa, Groove, you know, go to school, we have, where they used to go to demerit card, right?
Yeah.
All right. When we were younger, way back, you know, we don't know, we never got TV or have people talk about green card. We just hear that. Then they got a guy we we talk nonsense. The man said, look, I stopped with a state for my green card, got one more hole for punch. And if I punch that, I can't go back. He didn't think the green card like the demerit card. I want to get trouble like puncher when I go serve drug or detention.
So he said, man never did
the
that.
man said, me green card, I want more hole for punch. So
he tell lie, no? He be liar, no?
All right, so, but we wait for the joke.
Yeah.
I get it, Boca. Don't worry about Groove the hit for hell. I get it.
Yeah, Groove, what I get on the same that school as I'm
The man in the front.
Behave yourself.
Yes. But
Right.
guys, this morning I heard that it's about rent building. Look, Belize people must understand when you're politically or fanatic to a party, you never see no wrong when the next party will do when they may.
Of course.
Renting of buildings within political supporters is nothing new, and that's been happening from. It's not only in Belize. It's happening in any capitalist countries. Because I agree, you have certain, to me, I always think we slip down big time when you didn't have, right now they have the business, they have the income tax and them in one building, but you need to have business registration, business tax, income tax, passport, everything will require our official ID in the same building so that you don't have to go from A to B. My biggest problem with City Council right now, and I always tell them, why don't they put a cashier at Marian Jones when you go check your vehicle for license? Because when you have to go there, you do your paperwork, then you have to drive back the youth for the future drive.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find parking where you never find out there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to go catch a line where sometimes they got to do. You have to waste time. Man, Marian Jones.
Boca, that makes too much sense, Boca. You think they have to do that?
Huh?
That makes too much sense. They can't do that.
Why they can't do it?
Because it makes
They don't want
sense.
to.
It makes sense.
Yeah, because you do like where we call all in one stop. You would why you think guys they invent department store, was store link with a supermarket, and the supermarket link with a appliance store like Brody's or their place. When you are a refrigerator, you got a one stop and you buy everything and you're happy. Then after the walk,
you want a politician
to look for something. And we need to get out of this thing, but got people go around in a circle for service. Service is a technological age. Man, what to put a cashier at Marian Jones Stadium for when you don't check it. Do your paperwork, you go there, pay, get your sticker, get your license, and you're done. You don't have to go way back the front, you have to go find parking. Then if you're parking in an area where you got a red line, by the time you come out, a ticket there for your vehicle. You know, so I think
that don't make sense.
Well, the best time to get a ticket on your vehicle is 7-Eleven, baby.
7-Eleven, baby.
Yes, 7-Eleven. Yeah,
When you
so
pay-
there are certain things we need to do, I believe, to make people life much easier. People not grumble much. But that renting a building is something that only in Belize. In any capitalist country, you could find that rent pays. Where I got a problem with that Belize, no, I tell you no. There are people who have residential lot, and then this is where the building authority come in. If they sell a residential lot, the building authority find out what you go put there. How you could put to a 2-story, 3-story building with a supermarket or a store at the bottom, but take up the whole yard, then you don't have no parking for your customers. You have to park on the street. Now that's the way I think wrong, I believe. Because if you look at Coney Drive, guys, you know, Coney Drive was designated to be the next Albert Street or the next financial center, I believe. But when you look at Coney Drive, you see huge, massive buildings, which is good. I mean, we're getting in modern times. But between them, you have residential little houses between them. That shouldn't have happened. Nobody should have gotten a residential lot on Coney Drive to build a dwelling. They should have sold it to loan business people so that it's a business area to go. And I like the little outlet of Coney Drive is there you put people to that residential area. You see, but because we don't have no laws or who you know in a politics, oh yes, that one will build a house, middle of 2 big buildings. You will build a house with a black hair view. You never got no space for nothing, and you will put a dwelling between 2 big buildings. No, that not work. So that's the biggest problem, I believe. We give people authority for the things where they shouldn't be. And then, like, for example, guys, you say that the government shouldn't pay rent, but the government go buy that property, they are so price they will pay, better they pay the rent. I tell you, better they pay the rent.
Come on, Boca.
No, but the price group, if government rent this building, and why the government not buy the building? The government go pay $2 million for it. Wow, that's so much they pay, somebody must then we'll start going.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend they buy no any building.
No, I will not buy it.
Build one government complex.
The upkeep is not your responsibility.
Well, again, there is one.
Landlord.
That's a good start. They need
Yeah,
to do more.
but there we need to put certain government agencies into one area. I think that is start we should do. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
All right, Boca.
Yeah.
I think the building when they build on Chetamal Street, maybe if you need to get bigger, so that everything is there. That you don't find nothing, no blue economy, no they no different way, not everything there. Build it so that everything fit there.
Things like that make sense, bro. That's why, I mean, the thing where Boca spoke about having to go to Marianne Jones, first of all, it looked like they need to change Marianne Jones into a government complex because you do everything in Marianne Jones now, apparently. You do vehicle, you do fire truck, all kind of thing. And instead of just making it easier, like Boca said, because it happened to me, you know, you go over there, you do your paperwork, then you have to go way back over traffic or something. It don't make no kind of sense. The red tape is built into police system. About the green card, the reason why I don't like when people take the situation where we there now and act like this is how it's been, this is how it's always been. It is not. I had a green card for quite a while. The only stipulation that a green card have is that you need to, if you leave the United States, you need to be back within 6 months. Not 2 months. Within 6 months. Now, I understand you have people who abuse the privilege, they get a green card, and they come and they stay too long. When I came to Belize, I was never a citizen of the United States. When I came to Belize, I had a green card. I got back the first year, and after that, you know what I say? The hell with that. I ain't not going back every year, if I don't want. If I need to go back, hey, apply for my visa, give me passport, and go. So, no, what it happened isn't normal. people with green card didn't have to worry about going and coming. You go and come
You
as
have
you
to worry
want,
now.
practical.
Then you worry now that a crackdown. It's called crackdown.
Yeah, but when Boca call and Boca say this has been on the books for years, yes, but nobody paid attention to it.
Yes, but they pay attention now. Like we got we laws,
Yes.
and we not paid no mind until they say, well, you know what? We are crack down on it now. At the end of the day, if it's written there, whether you then they crack down on it or loose with it, you know the risk where, like we say, you know the risk where you're the run. Cause you never know when they are crack down on it. You say, "I want to take advantage of it."
Yeah. There is one level of it's okay where we have as a society that pisses me off.
But Groove, hold on. Just it.
Okay.
Hold on. Just like when we talk about Trump, so everything went wrong. But I say with Belize, we got things on the books where right there you say, to lax, and we not pay no mind. Tighten up on it. Tighten up on the taxes. Man, they get away with not paying their taxes long. Man, they get away with not paying their land tax. Man, they get away with this and that.
That not infringe on anybody's.
You can't infringe if it's dep on the books. It's dep on the books. And if you say, "I want tighten up on it," if a government come in, if a government come in and say, "By with tighten up on existing things with there," we tighten up on it. So that government come in and say, "We are tighten up on it." It's there. So you do it at your own risk. You go take long.
You brought up taxes.
I don't say back I don't say true and pay. I say right. When you go in another man country.
We like go on like this thing not infringe on people's rights.
I know they say that, bro.
When people say it been on the books, that no matter.
It matter if it's on the books and our government come in and say we are tighten up on it. You feel know that you take advantage of something and then they left you, but you don't know what tomorrow will bring. One new administration come in and say, no, same thing with Belize. We got PUP there right now, Alexis. So UDP come in tomorrow and say, stop that.
You see what happened now?
What happened?
The thing
I know they justify everything with America do.
Some so.
So I can't hone in on one thing and talk about it that I have to agree with everything. Come on, dude.
Yeah. People don't understand that even if America survives this tribulation that they're in, even if they survive, and so another administration come in and say, to hell with all of them stupidness where Trump made it do, things going back to normal. You know how many hundreds of thousands of people things not going back to normal for? Because even if we say forget about what happened in the last 4 years, there are still people that were deported.
Yeah, but you talk about America, what the America's norm. But this we that believes then America. What the America's normal, we not got no say, you know? We that believes we got a different set of norms that we need to stick to too.
You know, when America sneeze, we get a cold.
No, I thought about it. No, we need to stick to. Same way you got administration come in and say, well, like where the fella name, PSU president, they say, boy, then things that need to tighten up and stop the rent. And tighten up and stop the rent in big building here for a lot of money here.
Yeah.
Well, so again, come in and say, well, we can stop that altogether, and the man will make that money, no, make it no more. Those, you know, so that like,
always say
the policies, man. So that policies work in your favor and work out of your favor. But if you know you hold on green card and you take long or you play it close, and then administration, a different administration come in and say no, we tighten up on that car. I don't want numbskull and I ready for lock it off.
Yeah.
You can't believe that everything has just be in perpetuity and forever and ever and ever. Nothing subject to change.
Yeah, I've always been consistent in my belief, no matter what country it is. And I've always felt like, and I've always said that Belize need to have certain policies that go beyond politics, like the crime policy, like the food policy.
Like no Guatemala, no for the vote.
Medical. Yeah, but you see, but what happened, we don't have that. PUP and come in with one policy. They're going to come out UDP and come in with a different policy, and we don't have continuation.
Yep.
So continuation that we need. So I do feel like there are roles where government should play. You're right. We have we fallbacks, but I've spoken about those many times. We've always talked about our shortcomings, but it doesn't. The thing where they get to me is that we are looking at, and we just can't talk about foreign. It's the global order now. We are looking at the global order and to try convince ourselves, oh, this is normal. It's always been like this. You know, oh, it's not normal.
Well,
it's not always been like this.
So why are they on the books? Fail to understand the terrain and get you in trouble. No, because me get away with it. That's the point where they make. No, because certain things, no, because you get away with it, you don't always get away with it. And look at that green card, I think, because, you know, better, if you really need that thing, they better not play loose, because at any minute, somebody want to decide you to take it for abuse. So that's all I say. You can't take it for granted because different administration come in and they got different policy.
Yeah.
So if you know you got a thing, they stay up your day. No come out and people country and they out there 4 or 5 months, 6 months, 7 months.
Well, over the time.
Because then people right now, they ain't got any hype and everything. So that, you know.
And if you don't come, on a come 3 months before election, so on a good vote.
Yeah, no play. Yeah, hey, wrong election or change the administration, stay put, because you never know where this person will come in and do, or that person will come in and do. So, you know, you're not in people country. I just say, right, like I say, you have a choice. And that's if you choose to do. I wouldn't, if I had a whole one, I didn't buy and come out there, especially wrong no election. What?
You know, play fast and
I play fast and lose, so
you know, yeah, it don't make sense to beat a dead horse, but you know, if I may still live the foreign now, right? I know that from I'm at 10, there was a way that things was done. I know that from I'm at 10, nobody made it. There was one short period of time in the 70s when they made a hunt for people illegally. When the Belizean people, they never used to go to clubs and things. They used to have house party where one bunch of them go party, because if you go to a big party, somebody might say or call immigration upon you. So it was a very funny thing. But then after the 70s, people nobody worry about that as much. You know, people started to free up. And it wasn't because they always had deportations to foreign. Obama deported more people than Trump. Joe Biden deported more people than Trump. But the way that they did it, they not made a hunt and they lay wait and they set traps for nobody. If you committed a crime and they catch you, yes, they send you out. But now what happened, they have agents from the Trump regime that school in supermarkets that people's work, and they say that then these people are freeloading on the United States, but yet still then they go get them from a job. Then they chase staying at the field, so that means then they pay taxes. And we to look at this now and say, but this normal. No, you see, I can't.
You know what you talk about, bro? You talk about something else.
No, I can't. I can't live in the
talk about immigrants where they chase down and like. I talk about people that come out of the country and they won't free will.
We are talking about the situation that the world is in. That's what we talk about. The situation the world is in. We try to say
everything you want to come back to that same subject there, but you can analyze things separately and say, "Boy, if you don't got a green card, stay on there." Cause you see where they go on everywhere else.
I'm glad I gave up mine. I have no.
Well, that's a different point. If you talk immigration, nobody will disagree with what they do, with what you just say. Of course, so bearing with that in mind, that's why I talk about people that got green card. Try stay in if it is you want to stay there. Because of the same thing. That way both come to say. They're like, they're like you ride wrong and you know you figure bell and light, but they don't do nothing about it. But if they pull it over one night, it's there. You can't go out and say, boy, they don't mean to do nothing about it. What the judge and tell you? That's your business. You know you need a bell and a light.
there was there was a certain amount of complacency that came along with the green card, because when somebody got the green card, they felt like, all right, now I'm bona fide.
Yeah,
I'm official.
No, you're not.
Right.
No,
and they didn't feel the need to go for the citizenship because they felt like, with my green card, I am good to go. All what I had to say, that change.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
That change.
Right, so that's not about leave it a personal responsibility of a come in and say, boy.
Yes, but what I'm saying is the reason why things might not go back to what it was is because we have people out there saying, but it was on the books. It's always, and that's not the point. The point is a drastic change happened, and if we not take care of it, I don't know. But we not get an old school picture yet.
And we have so many.
Listen to me. And what you gotta say about that, right? Everything's subject to change. Whether that for the worse or that for the better. When right. If we are going,
I don't see how it get any worse. I don't see how it get any worse.
Well, cool. You there Belize, tomorrow something could change. So things subject to change, not because you may get away with it all the while, I mean you are forever to get away with it.
I know the trick or not. My wife not to treat me good. This morning for breakfast when I get up, I had half a pinguinos. Then I had one spoon of ice cream. No, I eat one.
What, one spoon of ice cream?
I eat one of them. One mamot. And you know what? Give me some Coke, or something healthy like one Coke, make I watch this down.
Cremelo.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah.
Good
morning, Don Hector.
About those that go and those that stay at home. My question has been always, everybody said that they went away to better their lives. What happened to those that stayed here and made it good? We have, for example, people that I know that they had a very humble beginning. They find Bob Thornton, the richest man in Belize, did not go away. He was a little poor boy living right behind Holy Redeemer Parish Hall with his mother. He left school at Standard 3 primary school. What a little boy did you think? He went and he began fishing around the areas around the city. Gave his mother what was needed and sold the rest of fish. Then he said, wait, I can sell hook with line and sinker. And the little boy began to make. Eventually, began to sell goat to Yabra and those places where the Hindu community consumed it. Then he buy dories, cheap dories from Honduras. Remember, he started without a cent. Dories, and from there he began to put mules, bring mules by the hundred to sell, to take out the chicle bush. Bob Thornton. Now, like Bob Thornton, I see many Belizeans, hundreds of Belizeans that stay and they are prosperous. The argument, I am going away because I want better my life. Is that so?
Yes, it is
when
so.
I left politics, I left broke.
It is so.
Never have money.
It is so.
Nothing. I never gained nothing. I never got 1 inch a land in my name.
That's because you were honest.
And I said, I go away. I got a green card. My sisters and daughters got me a green card. I kept that green card in and out of the United States to see where I can make it. I found that in the United States I was in 7th position, being a Spanish, a mestizo, went back. So I said, I can make it here. I will be employed, but that will be for the rest of my life. So I am trying to find out the real reason why Belizeans left in the droves. Hurricane had
to better their life.
The second one was political pressure, they say.
that they were being pressured by police, so they had to go political asylum. Others that make my body over there. So I don't want nothing from here. But finally the whole thing is, how is it that those thousands of Belizeans that stayed, they prospered?
Yeah, well, everybody's situation is different than Hector.
It's not thousands and thousands.
You can't equate one person's...
So that's my question. How is it
Everybody
that
different.
this happened?
Everybody different.
No, I leave you with that for
All right,
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, then, Hector.
Well, I gotta tell you something. I know that we have
Everybody's
politicians
in
that leave. We have politicians that would leave Belize from a political job to go to foreign because they could make more money. First off, I like when Don Hector talk, but I have to disagree with Don Hector. People go to foreign because they want to better themselves. I know people personally were close to me where they make more a year. The last time I did that kind of money, that when I did a foreign. You know, so people do go there to better themselves. And I believe that the reason why in the 70s and the 60s a lot of Belizeans left was because they realized the millionaires were already there.
No, there was a legit lack of opportunity.
Yeah, you already all the rich people
elsewhere.
Yeah, all the rich people already got rich. All the big names, the names were already there. So a lot of Belizeans feel, you know what? Belize is too small, too compact. We can't, not everybody will make it big. Some of them have to go out and try to do your own thing. And believe you me, one lot of those people where you say that foreign, we just got one regular job, 1 9 to 5, the push, then they make more money than a lot of we could have ever imagined. You know, but they got a lot of bills too. So opportunity is in the United States. Not as much now as it was, but it's still there.
Well, opportunity though, it's a matter of perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a matter of what you think progress looks like. How far down the pole you think you are, because while Belizeans might leave to the US, we have our neighbors who come to Belize.
Yeah.
And they see opportunity here, but a different level of opportunity.
Same thing, opportunity.
A different level of
You know
opportunity.
what's one big thing where a lot of people don't realize? You know how many Americans leave America to better themselves?
Yeah, people move around all over the world. So moving around the world for opportunity, that's not one new thing.
You have American artists who move to Paris because that's where it is. You have American chef we go to Italy because that's where it, people move around.
Yeah, people move around.
Opportunities come at different places.
Yep. How many people get opportunities? Somebody could tell her, hey, I got a job for you.
Right.
And they go and get it. Teachers, we got brain drain right now. Because opportunities out there for teachers and nurses and things like that.
Yeah.
So
I remember when we had Oliver on the show, and Oliver tell me, hey boy, come with me to Jamaica for 6 months, me bring you back rich. I tell her what? And stop all this big money we had to make right here, I believe. No, you must do it. What? We got some. Yeah,
old school.
Old school.
Yeah, give me the old school. Yeah.
Let it rip, man, Christy, darling.
Hit it.
Let it rip.
Let it rip. You want it up there. Go there.
Rip him.
Yeah, you want it up there. Let it rip.
Yeah, man.
You think I'm not with the car? I'm down with the cars too.
What's with it?
I remember when Frisco. I remember when these were only pretty colors.
Yep. No, they have a lot of meaning. No.
These were just pretty colors.
We can't even play around with the pretty colors no more. Yeah. What happened to the old school?
Christy, darling.
Grab this. This gotta be like one.
Let him rip.
This gotta be a 1 minute call. Cremelo.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, what up?
Morning, my
You can't take long though, my uncle. Cause right now we done
2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
No, ma'am. Well, please, I'll let you know with this one and I'll come back. I want you guys to comment on what you understand by quote unquote the tragedy of the commons. I left it right there, and if I could call in, I'll call in back. Okay, you sound like
I like that. Call in back.
Yeah, we got a break.
We got to look for sign off. The tragedy of the commons, Steve. Please.
Yes, I hear you, Papa. Me and you,
Well, not
we
forget
dip on the same wavelength.
Make sure I call you early tomorrow too.
All right, Uncle. Call us
Yeah,
early.
the tragedy of the commons.
It sound good
Yes.
for you. All right, good.
All right.
Is that me,
guys.
uncle?
Yes.
That's
Wait,
me,
are we on preempt with uncle?
Yeah, well, your uncle call late, so.
Tragedy of the boy, uncle can't call
No, you have to call back tomorrow and explain.
Tragedy.
Call early, Uncle.
Hit it.
I know that what I don't even know the rest, but I know exactly what he and the talk about. And
All
I tell
right,
with you.
so here we go. It's up to you guys. Go ahead, guys.
Tragedy of the commons.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right.
That sounds
All
like
right,
a
these movies
Shakespearean
came out in
play.
1996.
Uh-huh.
You can only save 3. The rest are erased forever.
Man.
All right. Let me look at this quickly and I'll give you quickly. All right. Mission Impossible, Independence Day, and Matilda. Bam.
Those are the 3 you're keeping?
Mission Impossible, Independence Day, and Matilda.
Okay.
Even though I still don't like Will Smith, he made a good movie.
What's yours, Frisco?
Picture there.
It's right there.
Oh,
I'm gonna do the same picture already. Independence Day.
No.
I remember I talked about Independence Day already though.
Well, yes. You know, let's go stay at this Independence Day, right?
I didn't even see the rest. What are the rest?
You have Scream. You have Primal Fear.
I didn't know what
You
that-
have Mission Impossible, 101 Dalmatians, Fargo, Jerry Maguire, The Craft, Space Jam, Train Spotting.
All right.
That's when
your 3 that my 3. Mission Impossible, Independence Day, and Matilda.
Oh,
Job. Yes. You know what part of Matilda I like?
The foot.
What?
Oh,
my
the
favorite
foot.
part of the movie was Matilda foot.
Oh, gosh, man.
Yes.
Smell it. Next.
Yes, that's right.
Up. Are we
You can
popping?
only pick 3
Courage,
school
Teenage
cartoons.
Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Simpsons.
Yep.
I go ahead.
Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Johnny Bravo. Tom and Jerry.
Dragon Ball
Johnny
Z,
Bravo.
Superman, Recess, The Flintstones, Rugrats, Daria.
Yeah, whatever the list is. Go there, Groove.
I go in with Johnny Bravo.
What man?
Hey, baby. Johnny Bravo. I'm gonna go from Johnny Bravo. I'm gonna go to Tom and Jerry because I used to like the frying pan when they walk one another the frying pan. And I will go with Batman because you see that Batman series right there? That is considered the best Batman series out of movies and animation. That Batman right there.
On the WB?
So yeah.
On the WB?
Yeah.
I'm going to do Gargoyle.
Ooh.
I like the Gargoyles too.
Johnny Bravo, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
And I am between the Flintstones and Dragon Ball Z, so either.
All right. That's a very manly choice. I like that. You got some testosterone in you.
I thought you knew.
Yes. But it's a hard choice though because a lot of these
It
shows
is,
are
right.
really,
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
I like Animaniacs too. I never understood how they got Baloo to fly one plane. Baloo the Jungle Book. But in a Tailspin, they got Baloo to fly one plane. Anyway. Where you want to pick, Frisco?
The Flintstones first.
Yeah, that's me hard for I put there out.
Looney Tunes second. The
Which
third
you
one
call
kind of
Looney
hard,
Tunes?
I like Tailspin, I like Gargoyles, I like... Hey, Spider-Man, that version of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That music too.
I going that version of Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was hard between that and Batman.
Yeah. So Flintstones, Looney Tunes, and that old school, so that's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
But I know. Oh, you talk about Animaniacs.
Who?
When it's Looney Tunes at the bottom.
Looney Tunes, he said. Looney Tunes.
The president said Animaniacs have to be in there. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
you know Animaniacs that me a dirty show. If you just listen to the intro of Animaniacs, so much dirty jokes they in it. They're talking about baloney in their pants. In Animaniacs. Check out the intro of Animaniacs. Very, very strongly worded letter. Yes. What else we got up there, Miss Love?
Oh, a whole lot. A lot.
Yes. Oh. Top songs of 1979.
Mm-hmm.
Bad girls. I will survive. We are family. Do you think I'm sexy? I freak out. Don't stop till you get the baddest song up there. I think had to be Michael Jackson. Don't stop till you get me bad.
That is Silver Suit, right? That is Silver Suit.
Yeah. Don't stop. Woo!
You don't like
stuff by
nothing
Donna
good.
Summers. Yeah. Disco Nights. That was Rock Freak. Yeah. YMCA. Donald Trump song. Knock on wood. Oh, please. This is a family show.
All right.
Ring my bell. Shake your booty.
Shake your body.
Ain't no stopping us now. Shake your thing, groove. Oh, I mean, shake your groove thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm dyslexic. Yes. Good times. The main event. Contact. The boss. Born to be alive. That's the man that has 6 songs.
Yeah.
He's the greatest dancer, Sister Sledge. Got to be real. Got me bad. Got to be real. Making it, that was okay. Got my mind made up. Come on, you can get it. Get it,
You can
girl.
get it. Mm-hmm.
Anytime. Tonight is fine. Come to me. Boogie Wonderland.
Anything after 20 now, I don't need to say. After 20.
Yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire, they came up with the way how they got their name was funny. Rapper's Delight made it to No More Tears, Enough is Enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Barbara Streisand and Dr. Summers. I don't understand how they two get together.
I don't know
All
either.
right.
Yeah, we don't usually go past 10, you know.
Yeah, we pass.
Yeah, we passed.
Hey, Groove.
Yes.
The president said, hello, nurse. Whatever
yes,
that.
Exactly. Exactly. The man used to watch the show.
Hello,
He could tell you.
nurse.
They have some more.
Very dirty show, indeed.
No, we have some more next. Yeah, there you go.
Why?
Well,
there you go.
Then then there were the portable. Then there was, the cheap Game Boys and stuff.
Cheap, he said.
You know that I mean high technology back in the day, though.
Cheap, he said.
Okay.
Never nothing cheap.
Okay.
When they had the 80s, late 80s.
There you
go. Yep. No, so when they gear that, you're storing there with it.
Yeah.
Unless it's still in the package.
Collector's item.
Yeah, exactly. If they're still in the package, you get good money for them. What else you got up there? I recognize the hand.
Oh, yeah?
All right. Yes.
I had one of that.
We had those.
Everybody had one of these.
Yeah, we had those.
Everybody had one of these. That's right. I think I still got one.
Oh, gosh.
I had one. Mine had a couple of rolls of Voltron, if I'm not mistaken, that came with it.
Oh.
Yep. And what I like about this was the rewind. Guy could rewind from this there, If you see Voltron lick there, you could go back and 2 click.
We'll call this again. This is what?
Something viewer.
Yeah.
Oh, viewfinder? Viewfinder? No, viewfinder.
Viewfinder.
No, it's not viewfinder. It's something viewer, though.
What was that?
That's. I remember
Robotech.
That's.
Yeah.
What's the name of that thing?
Well,
I know him. I name for true.
Kick me off for that thing.
Yeah, it had a name.
Yeah, it did have a name. It's what we're talking about. The people on the radio is the red, like a binoculars, but it's not binoculars, but a little
Viewmaster.
I think it was a view something. It was a view.
Yeah, it was view something, and then you would put some white. Was them always white? Like
yeah.
Kinda.
Those were the like the negatives or whatever you call it.
Yeah. When you pull down the lever.
The Viewmaster is a Viewmaster. Yeah.
For those who don't know, yeah.
If you don't know what a Viewmaster, well, you just come out.
Yeah, like youngins.
Youngins, yep. Next.
Next, please, Christy. My parents had a TV like this. I remember because I was the remote.
Chop.
That's right.
China left me.
That's a little black and white TV for those who don't see it.
But if you're rich, you may get your fishing rod, and you don't right on the chair, take the fishing rod, and you could, if you had the push button one, but usually anything that made the turn one.
It was turn one.
Yeah. But the whole TV watching thing funny because back in the day, TV used to sit on the floor.
Cabinet TVs, cabinet TVs.
Yeah, they used to sit on the floor. So family was more used to watch lower.
And everybody had cabinet ones, though. Cabinet one was considered high end.
Yeah, that was high end. That's why they couldn't.
Them big Zenith one.
They had to make high end because they never know if to make everything small. You know, say as soon as they shrink down everything, they dash that out.
Wait, I believe if you had a 19-inch color TV in the 80s, you made live life.
You know why? My parents have one of them floor model, them big floor model boys.
Why?
And because they had it, they brought it here when they came here like 30 years ago. And it still look good. The only thing is the TV no work. And nothing I want to do more than take one 36-inch and take out the old thing and put the new frame
in a new
in
one.
that. But every time I say
stopping
I
you?
want to do that, Donna and Hannah watch me like, why? Why? And I said, because it blend old and new. But you know the reason why I don't do it? Because it would feel funny looking at TV at that height. You know, we are already used to looking at TV at eye level or higher. Looking at TV on the floor, want to change your whole? You want to turn communist? Yes.
Your whole life?
You want to read what Ronald sent there on his explanation of the Viewmaster?
Ronald, the Viewmaster is a classic toy that was first introduced in 1939 at the New York World's Fair. It is a stereoscopic viewer that shows 3D images from reels, originally intended for adults. I know because I had a few, didn't they? It quickly became popular as a children's toy. The most popular viewer is the Model D, known for its optical quality, magnification, and focus capability.
There you go.
Model
Yo,
D,
I
and
tell you.
this was intended for adults. What are y'all saying?
What you mean? What you think me doing at any screen anytime you flip?
You don't get it, Groove. Model D.
Yes, exactly. How you mean?
You're
And if you flip it,
you said it broke out.
I tell you, if you flip the Viewfind the Viewmaster quick, and you had it in the adult version and you flip it quick, it look like a movie. Definite. But I can tell you something. You know how they always say use me where you're good for? Apparently, anything where we need pan the shore, and I'll know forget it.
Of course.
Ask how we part the bag of money there. I could get it. I am pretty sure I get it.
You think he's gonna share it?
Well, that's another story. That's another story.
Exactly. House of a different color.
All
right.
That's it.
He's gonna share it with me because he likes me.
Now we got a lot up there.
You got
Dick and Harry.
You got to explain to do. What the hell is that?
You don't know what that is?
That's the store.
Where they sell?
Tom, Dick, and Harry stuff.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
your granny. My granny used to say. It's not every Tom, Dick, and Harry you grin with.
I know, but
It's
where
not
they sell at
everybody
a
you show
store.
your teeth with. Huh?
So they have a store. That's the name.
Yes.
What's
So
sold?
they sell Tom, Dick, and Harry stuff.
Oh, Lord.
They could sell what they want. It's a department. It's a grocery store or a department store.
They
You don't know
sell
they got a
everything.
place where
Basically, they say sell everything. Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Everything Tom, Dick, and Harry. They sell everything.
Yeah, remember they got that place when they have 5 guys or 3 guys order or something like that.
It's 5 guys.
Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yes, 5
It's
guys.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Here you go.
Every Tom, Dick, and Harry don't come to this house. Yes, ma'am. That's what you say. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'll tell you something. The most important item in that name is the and.
Without the hand, they go way out of bounds.
Liquor license, not for grab.
Liquor license.
Prince there, slow down. You're so, This that the thing we used to drive when a grandpa crazy.
Yeah.
The house
when the grandpa see the woman in that. You over know.
All right, so do women still wear, what is it?
A half slip?
A half slip.
So do
That's why
women,
in case,
women still wear that?
in case you're half stepping. If you're half stepping.
I'm not sure. Maybe
Dana, anybody wear half slip again? Woman no wear half slip again.
no, you wear tight.
Who wear that? Oh, Aunt Elsa wear that. No, wear Aunt Elsa about 90.
I had an Aunt Elsa.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I never had an Aunt Elsa.
So nobody wears slip. That's old school. All right, next.
Way old school.
Yo, somebody said Palote girls use full slip though. Then I use the half slip.
Yeah, ACC had said that they wanted the full slip. Too.
Oh, the halves. Oh, then they try to keep the old fashioned thing. Anyway, I had one of these.
You see the money?
You find it?
Yeah, he found
All
it.
right.
I don't know what that is.
Divide that in a 4. What? Perfect. That is a spiral graph.
What is that?
The way you used to do it, that you used to
What
put
do
it
you
on
do
a
with
piece of. You used to put it on a piece of paper, right? You take one of the big circles, and you had some thumbtacks where you stick that to the paper or the cardboard. Then you take those smaller circles and you put it inside the big circle. You take your pencil and you put it in a hole inside the smaller circle and you turn it around. It's like it looked like a little gear teeth wrong it. But what it does, you make perfect geometric circles and stuff like that.
Okay. Never seen that before. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That was cool to see the pens in there. I mean, it
That's
just
so much work.
Okay, wait. Look at the top.
Yeah, I
You
see the
on
designs.
top?
Yeah, I see the designs
Yeah.
you can make. Yeah.
Look like a CD. That's what it does. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Cool.
too much work.
No, back
Somebody
then,
said no.
at the high fun.
It's too much
Yeah,
work.
that was fun. That was what I thought I didn't have social media. I had to do something.
All right.
Right.
You're looking your viewfinder.
Next.
I think old people had about 10 and 12 picnic. No social media. What else you got up there, Miss Christie?
Okay.
No.
Fisher Price.
Oh my
Fisher
God.
Price plays it. But you know what happened where I'd have me do with this?
What?
I would have made the that barn the thermos. And I would have made the barn the lunchbox and the wheat shed.
Oh, it's a
the
lunchbox and a. Oh, okay.
It's a lunchbox.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not a
It's
thermos?
a farm set. It's a farm set, but I'm saying that I would have made it into a lunchbox set.
Oh.
But I thought it doubled as a lunchbox set.
Yeah, that thing on the side to me looked like a lunch, like a what you call it, a thermos.
Like a thermos.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That was intentionally done. All right, I guess.
No, Lise, I didn't say thermos. I said thermos.
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 What Simon can have?
Hush. Me
Yo,
don't know.
No, but you know something? Honestly, when I look at the thing on the side, it looked like that thing does have a handle that it could be a thermos. Anyway.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next. What is this?
This is to show you how far we've come. These are kids' candy.
Oh, candy cigarettes.
And the
Candy
cigarette.
cigarettes. And they use, you can't find this no way no more.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
illegal.
Yeah.
But this is how they used to train you back in the day.
Somebody somewhere has a pack of these somewhere,
I think it explains
Yeah.
them.
and they might sell it for a bunch of money if you can find it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, channeling said that Simon Kwan have the Lee spiral thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Simon Kwan got everything, you know.
Yep.
That too. That too.
I don't think they got a cigarette though.
I know, they don't got that. They don't got that. Yes. All right, Chris, let's roll 3Ds fast because...
Yeah, time is rolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashtray.
I did not know
Speaking about-
McDonald's did that.
Speaking about cigarette.
Yes, you see, back in the day, you used to go to McDonald's with the family and smoke with the baby right there. Yeah, right there.
Of
3 people
course,
is smoke
light
on the
up the
table.
cigarette, the ashtrays right there with the big
That's right.
McDonald's on there.
If you are smart, you keep it and carry it home with you.
We had
Next.
a green square one. My pa used to smoke.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh yeah.
All right, there they are. The
These are-
Hostess fruit pies. The
Okay,
best.
okay.
The best is the apple at the bottom, followed by the blueberry, then the blackberry,
I'm sure.
then the cherry, then the peach, then the lemon.
You're gonna leave the lemon for last?
Yeah, for last. To be honest with you, the only thing I used to mess with was the apple and the blueberry.
Blueberry, right?
Those were delicious.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
One more thing up there. We have this adult thing. There it me. Oh.
What's up with that guy?
That Twinkie looked like he ready to smack that all on the floor.
Smack that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ready to get busy.
That whole picture don't look correct.
Yeah, it's very sexual. Right. Yeah, very sexual pic.
Not a good look.
That didn't go through the marketing board. But
Good look.
Yes.
One Twinkie to ride.
Anything else?
Watch out.
I did tell you. One Twinkie to ride it. One Twinkie to ride that Twinkie.
Yep. Next.
Riding a Twinkie.
This is a tricky one.
Tell me to leave your house without using the word leave. I can't wait.
Get the hell out.
Oh,
no,
snap.
you try to be diplomatic.
Oh, snap. You're just going to say that?
Oh, I just start out by, you look like you're rain directly, you know.
Hey, some people
that could backfire.
Because if it's going to rain, I'm going to stay.
Rain directly, they say, well, I better sit down and wait till the rain pass.
The rain pass.
Yeah. Some people have no intention of leaving.
It's true.
No care how you signal that you're going to do something else or, make her go. No, that no work with some people.
I'm going to need to go get a bus that comes through this area just after midday. So I'm
Hey, sometimes you literally have to leave your house.
Right.
Yeah.
Before somebody leaves.
You gotta have to go around there, man.
Man said you just turn the broom upside down.
People used to do that. Put salt in it.
My granny used to say something with salt.
Put salt. Turn the broom upside down and put salt in it.
And put a little salt in there. I don't know if that works.
Where I like talk, I tell her, you know. Suppose Frisco did at my house, I know I'll go. I tell her, I tell you, bro, you know, it's nice having you here, you know what? But the one thing I like about you don't like the people who like come to your house. I don't know when.
Jedi mind trick.
Right away. The Jedi mind trick.
Whee!
You don't like them, they can.
Oh yes. You don't like them people. You don't know when to go.
Just putting it out there.
Hey, anyway, let me go to a quick break, man. I gotta go to a break.
Okay.
What the heck, Aaron? I'll say you mean sanctuary.
All right. You may know the part for
real. I like the one where say, you ain't gotta go home, but you damn sure gotta
get
out of
here.
Out of here.
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
This time, what can I do for you today?
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, I'm saying I help you out right now. When I this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay?
Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow. Due to the annual surplus, and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
Manuel, it looked like the draw stuck again. I think we need to go to Builders Hardware.
Again? We can't we just order online?
Oh, that's right. Manuel, I forgot the draw slides.
In 2024, the Belizean diaspora took over Los Angeles with the first ever Belize Diaspora Summit, and you know the only thing that could be ever better than that is to do it again. Belize Diaspora Summit 2.0. This time it takes place in the state of Florida, Fort Lauderdale Board Convention Center, July 10th, the 11th, the 12th. Belizeans from the diaspora, Belizeans from home in Belize, join together. Let's do it again. 3 days, government services, clinics, business displays, kitty corner, pop-up trivias, panel discussions. There will be highlights for business mixers. There will be live performance. Racindio, Destiny Wagner is going to be there. There's going to be a live performance of Makobi. And you will have Immigration and Civil Rights Town Hall. Special guest Kenneth Gibson, interview and book reading. There will be a wind-up reception, rhythms and rum. It's happening, Belize Diaspora 2.0, Florida, Fort Lauderdale Board Convention Center. Don't miss it.
World shifts to regional supply chains, Belize is poised to lead. This is where blue innovation meets green ambition, and orange creativity thrives. Join us for the Belize Investment Summit 2025, September 3rd to 5th at the Sunset Caribe in San Pedro. From agribusiness to aquaculture, from renewable energy to digital services, from tourism to trade, this is the future of regional integration. And it starts here. Whether you're returning home, expanding regionally, or entering new markets, Belize welcomes you. Why Belize? Why now? Belize Investment Summit 2025. Bridging markets, building resilience. September 3rd to 5th at Sunset Caribe, San Pedro. Visit investmentsummit.bz to register and be part of shaping the investment frontier.
right, today is somebody's birthday, Mr. Lenny Bailey. All right. Who we got? Who's celebrating a birthday today? I see a bunch of birthdays.
This is the lovely and talented Miss Candalee Adolfo celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Candalee, coming to you from your man and your picnic and your family and all your friends, wishing you many, many more.
Righty then.
Yes.
Okay then, what are we?
Also, this is Ian Antoine saying that I don't always pick my nose, but when I do, I use this finger.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Ian. Hope you have many more.
Oh, Lord. Get him on a man in the moment.
What? Yes.
That is terrible. Oh, man. That is terrible. I don't always pick my nose.
I don't always pick my nose. But when I do.
Finger. Oh, then chance. Happy birthday, though.
Happy birthday.
Respect me, Lion.
Yes.
How you mean?
Who that is?
Also, this is Robin Bleach. And if you look at the surrounding, you can see that was in the previous studio.
Yes.
Yes. Happy birthday, Robin. Hope you have a great day.
Robin.
That's right. She's a
Robin,
producer.
bye.
Yes, the producer. She produced.
Okay.
Up to the side.
But not only that, this is Miss Farrah Rowland. This is the wife of Gildan Rowland.
Okay.
You all might know Gildan as Jaguar. What you mean, white man? That's right. Enough we actor. Happy birthday to you, Farrah. Hope you have many, many more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Jaguar.
I think that person in Ghana either Queen Square or ACC. One out of the two.
One out the two, right?
Who, Farrah or Gildan?
No. The birthday person. I know that face.
Oh, Farrah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She have
Happy
one of
birthday,
those
Miss
faces.
Farrah. Yes.
But
not only that.
There's more.
This is
Margaret Reynolds. Margaret had a birthday yesterday. Belated birthday greetings going out to you, Margaret.
Is that not Nurse Reynolds?
No.
Is that not Nurse Reynolds?
No, but it's Margaret Reynolds.
I know Margaret though.
Yes, you do.
Yes, okay.
Yes, you do. So happy birthday, Margaret, coming to you from Rods and everybody else who loves you. Wishing you all the best on your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
To Margaret.
But if you thought that was it, ladies and gentlemen, you're wrong.
Yes, you're wrong. It says Happy Earth Strong to her daughter. It says to my daughter, her Earth Strong was, her Earth Strong was yesterday. Happy birthday to you. This young lady name is Kiana Lord. And this is coming to you from your entire family with love, wishing you all the best on your birthday.
And from your cousin, oh my.
To my Ross. Good morning, to my Ross.
Oh my Lord.
Where to go and ask Steve Brock? Let us know. Ask Steve Brock.
Oh, that just the Hannah the later me. I tell Donna something. Boss on sweat, so I jump next to one. I boss on sweat. All of you all in the group, you see. That's what you get for being in the group. You get a back channel thing.
Yeah.
What is?
What is this? Whose birthday is this?
Is somebody big time birthday?
It's somebody birthday. Yeah, somebody sent this in the group.
Yes.
Who did this? That's not Casale
Yes,
birthday.
please.
You put up Casale birthday?
Yes, I put up Casale birthday.
Alexis sent this. Happy birthday to Abriane Banner, coming from everyone who loves you. I think that's it.
I see her with Timon. I see
Also,
Timon.
she came in first in her class. So congrats to that.
Very good, very good. I see Timon, I don't see Pumbaa. Me not the area, Miss Love.
Me no know Casale
happy
birthday
to Casale.
Happy birthday and congratulations to Abriani.
Yes. There he is in
Casale's
Belize.
birthday.
Yes, there is Casale. He's from Las Vegas. He's in Belize wearing an Oklahoma City shirt.
And they're having their victory parade today.
Sure.
Yeah.
What the thunder with now?
Right.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah. But
And
I
by
told y'all that Monday, y'all just don't listen.
Ellen Sue and Ronald say, yes, that is Nos Renal.
No.
Margaret Reynolds is Nurse Reynolds.
No.
What?
No.
At least I know
That
that
tree
person.
getting one.
At least I know that person.
Margaret
That's why
Reynolds.
she knows.
Wait, Margaret Reynolds is who?
Nurse Margaret Reynolds.
Is who?
Nurse Reynolds.
Is Margaret Reynolds.
Anyway, we gotta go.
Ellen's gonna know her because she's from Spoken 501 or 501. Yeah, Spoken 501.
That's a Nurse Reynolds. If you ever go next to...
I don't know her as Nurse Reynolds. I know her as Margaret Reynolds.
Well, next time they're gonna just hold your chest and say, "Hey, I got my PN right there," and you right away and you on triage.
No.
Oh, you on triage, you're right there.
I won't do that. All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Yo, the 11 days, 11 hours, and 52 minutes until Hannah's birthday. But thank God we don't get our birthday gift, so we can clear.
Well, yeah, I hope mine is there as well.
Before we go, the Belize Bus Owners Association have sent out another release.
They sent another
Please,
one.
pray tell.
No, it's long, but basically they're saying that there's no comprehensive plan. They're just saying, the minister is just saying things will happen. And if they want to buy in, but there's no plan, there's no paperwork, there's no money, there's no plan. What will this cost? What will that cost? Who want to buy what? They just talk. They're saying they can't go with talk, man. They need to say one plan.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're saying here. A financial model they need to see. So yeah. All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be able to get to the weather today, but I want to try get Scarlett Mufasa Dai, Miss Mufasa Dai. You get it? Scarlett Mufasa Dai, Lion King.
Okay.
No. We're going to have him, and also we have a military man. Remember Colonel Sanders? Colonel Klink? All right, we got Colonel Angus.
Colonel Angus? Oh, Lord.
That's what you did. But guys, thank you so
We
very
gotta see if we
much for
can
stewing with us.
book him
Please
for
take care
tomorrow.
of yourself. If for some reason you gotta be out there, please do whatever is right by you. Keep yourself hydrated and in the shade as best as possible. If God is willing.
Salute when you say Colonel Angus, sir.
Tomorrow. Take care of you and I promise to take care of me. Miss Christy, darling, thank you so very much. To all of our stewards at home and abroad, once again, to Ram, Half Mancello. You, Miss Diana, also Miss Edna Pollard.
And Colonel Angus.
Now, which broad you say goodbye to when you say to all of our listeners at home
and abroad?
Which broad did it talk?
The big one, the big broad.
Oh, okay.
The big broad.
See you tomorrow.
Very good.